Hello. We need to talk about a serious issue facing kids today: bullying. Bullying is unwanted aggressive behavior among school age children that involves a real or perceived power imbalance. Bullying behaviors happen more than once or have the potential to happen more than once. Students with disabilities are at an increased risk to be bullied. 1 out of 5 students ages 12 to 18 experience bullying. 41% of students who reported being bullied at school indicate they think it will happen again. Almost half of tweens say they experience bullying at school and online. Kids who bully have a lot of friends and are concerned about popularity, or they're isolated. They are more likely to have difficulty following the rules, be aggressive, or have friends that bully. Kids who are bullied are generally perceived as different, as perceived as being weak, or depressed, or have anxiety, or don't get along well with others. There's 3 types of bullying: verbal bullying, like teasing; social bullying, like spreading rumors; or physical bullying, like hitting. It happens in classrooms, hallways, bathrooms, on the playground, in the cafeteria, on the bus, and online. Bullying takes place on digital devices like cell phones and computers as cyberbullying. It occurs on social media, text, and online games. Cyberbullying is concerning because it's persistent, permanent, and invisible. It can torment the victims 24 hours a day. We know kids that are bullied are more likely to abuse alcohol or drugs, have criminal records, and be abusive to a spouse or children. Victims of bullies are more likely to be depressed, have anxiety. As a special education teacher, suicide and bullying is of special interest to me. We ask ourselves, how do students get from bullying to suicide? And usually there are other factors at play, like anxiety, depression. Also, cyberbullying can put students at a greater risk for attempted suicide or suicidal thoughts. Other students, parents, and teachers should be aware of warning signs for suicide. Those are changes in eating or sleeping habits, withdrawal from family or friends, lack of interest in things that used to interest the student, lack of interest in school or schoolwork, alcohol use or drug use, and giving verbal hints or saying things like, "You won't have to deal with me," "I don't want to go on anymore," and actually get help now. Call 988, the Suicide Crisis Prevention Hotline, or find help online or at school.